I want to talk about the importance of having awareness of the nervous system and how the nervous system functions as a frame of reference inside your relationships, especially your intimate partner relationships. So, we often, when conflict arises or when we're feeling stressed or unmet inside, can go into talk about right and wrong, who's right and wrong, how things should be. We can speak from our screaming needs. I need you to understand me. I need you to back off. We can speak about love and loss, or if you loved me enough, and we're trying to make sense of things. We're trying to communicate something. But often what's missing in these interactions is an awareness of how each person's nervous system is activated or shut down or at play in the interaction, in the situation. So if you can, both of you in a relationship, get some learning going on about nervous systems in general, how they work, what activates them, what soothes them, and about how your own works, what triggers you into an activated state of anxiety or distress or anger or annoyance or whatever it might be, or the other way into kind of a shutdown or a back off or a distancing. If you can know your own system about what triggers you into those states where you're unavailable for meeting and connection, where you can't take in new information about your partner and about the relationship. If you can understand all that, then you can communicate all that. If your partner can understand all that about themselves and communicate that, suddenly you find yourselves, both of you, in a really powerful situation. So you can have then quite an experimental conversation about what can we do? What would support you in this state? What supports me in this state? Well, I'm able to do this, but not that. Well, I can bring myself to this, but not that. All right, let's work something out. Let's practice with that. So when you can bring the awareness and the language around nervous system activation to your interactions in a relationship, suddenly you're in a really powerful place of understanding each other and helping get the soothing and the settling in your physiology happening much, much faster. That's going to bring both of you into a more resourceful zone. In the resourceful zone, that's where you can laugh. That's where you can see into each other. That's when you can feel and sense and take in the goodness from each other. That's where you're a team again and you're on board creating new things together again. So I really want to encourage you to learn up about yourself and your own nervous system, about nervous systems in general, and about how they come into play when they interact with each other.